Is it time to buy or sell Ouster stock? In this video, we will delve into Ouster. Our initial report was published on our website on Thursday, the 7th of August, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with a more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analyses. You wouldn't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by exploring our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please keep in mind that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be viewed as financial advice. Since the 29th of July, 2025, our system has ranked Ouster as a sell candidate, giving it a score of -2.51. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this period. The stock experienced a loss of -0.5%. This translates to an average loss of -0.06% per day since it was classified as a sell candidate. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of 120.92% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging between 120.92% and 234.46%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 84.24%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from -11.69% to +150.91% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $20.40 and $57.96. Our latest daily update for Ouster includes the headline, Green Day on Thursday for OUST Inc. On the last trading day, which was Thursday, the 7th of August, 2025, the stock price of OUST Inc. increased by 0.566%, rising from $22.97 to $23.10. Throughout that trading day, the stock fluctuated by 5.51%, with a low of $22.49 and a high of $23.73. The price has declined in 6 of the last 10 days, resulting in an overall decrease of 18.37% during this period. Notably, the trading volume rose on the last day in tandem with the price, a positive technical indicator. In total, 1 million more shares were traded than the previous day, culminating in a total of 2 million shares being bought and sold for approximately $56.72 million. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached $31.76, while the lowest was $5.84. Presently, the price is 27.27%, or $8.66 below the 52-week high, and 86.97%, or $154.20, below the all-time high recorded on December 24, 2020, when the price peaked at $177.30. OUST Inc. has recently made headlines with significant announcements and developments impacting its stock, symbol OUST. On the 1st of August, the company revealed its participation in the upcoming Oppenheimer 28th Annual Technology, Internet, and Communications Conference on the 12th of August. This kind of visibility often enhances investor interest and could positively influence the stock price in the short term. However, earlier reports raised concerns about Ouster's earnings, suggesting that negative results are expected in their next report. Such anticipation of disappointing earnings can create downward pressure on the stock, particularly when combined with recent trading sessions where OUST experienced a notable decline, hitting $23.22, reflecting a drop of over 10% from its previous close. Despite these challenges, analysts are optimistic about the long-term prospects for Ouster due to the accelerating adoption of LiDAR technology across various sectors, including robotics and autonomous vehicles. There's a consensus that Ouster's revenue estimates may be conservative as demand surges. With potential growth in the LiDAR market expected to drive revenues significantly, Ouster is positioned to rebound, especially if earnings surprises are favorable or guidance is revised upwards after the conference. Overall, while the short-term outlook might be cautious due to negative earnings sentiments, long-term growth driven by industry demand could create substantial upward potential for OUST in the coming months. Analyst ratings. On Thursday, June 12, 2025, it was reported that Cantor Fitzgerald assigned OUST a neutral grade, along with a downgrade action. On the same day, June 12, 2025, Westpark Capital also rated OUST with a hold grade and a downgrade action. Earlier, on Thursday, March 27, 2025, Oppenheimer rated OUST as outperform with an initialize action. On Tuesday, September 3, 2024, Westpark Capital gave OUST a buy rating with a hold action. Lastly, on Wednesday, August 14, 2024, Cantor Fitzgerald rated OUST as neutral with a hold action. Analysts have assigned Ouster stock a general sell rating. They categorize the price-to-earnings ratio as a strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as neutral. Regarding return on investment, analysts have rated the stock with a strong sell designation. The following signals have been identified for Ouster. Volume is rising alongside the price, which is regarded as a positive technical signal. However, some negative signals have also emerged, potentially impacting short-term developments. Ouster Incorporated stock currently shows sell signals from both short-term and long-term moving averages, indicating a more negative outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general sell signal stemming from the relationship between these two indicators, where the long-term average is positioned above the short-term average. In the event of upward corrections, resistance may be encountered at the lines around $23.12 and $24.60. A breakout above either of these levels would trigger buy signals. A sell signal was activated from a pivot top point on Friday, July 18, 2025, and so far, the stock has declined by 24.63%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Furthermore, a sell signal currently exists from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, sell signal. Pivots, sell signal 15 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 96 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal 3 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal 9 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 5 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, sell signal 9 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal 63 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 53 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Ouster. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $21.53 and $20.36. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, as breaking this level may lead to a decline towards the next support level. In this instance, OUST Inc. finds support just below today's level at $21.53. If this level is breached, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $20.36 and $19.48. This stock may experience significant movement throughout the day, indicating volatility, and with a large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, it is considered high risk. Over the past day, the stock fluctuated by $1.24 between its high and low, representing a change of 5.51%. Over the last week, the stock has shown an average daily volatility of 6.88%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Ouster, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is facing negative earnings or is incurring losses. Even well-established companies can experience downturns, often due to factors beyond their control. However, consistently negative PE ratios could suggest inadequate profitability and potential bankruptcy risks. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 7th of August, 2025. Analysts currently estimate a loss of 450 thousandths of a dollar. It's important to keep an eye on these figures, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Ouster. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Ouster is at $23.70. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a point to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Ouster faces its first support level at $21.53. If this support level holds, it could represent a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Ouster from multiple analyst sources is to sell. Now let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 7th of July, 2025, Hasty Susan conducted an insider purchase of 1,712 shares of common stock. On the 18th of June, 2025, Matic Ernest E conducted an insider purchase of 1,500 shares of common stock. Also on the 18th of June, 2025, Matic Ernest E engaged in another insider purchase of 13,558 shares of common stock. On the same day, Tewksbury Ted L. III conducted an insider purchase of 13,558 shares of common stock. Additionally, on the 18th of June, 2025, Correa Cristina also purchased 13,558 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we have determined that the insider power is positive with a ratio of 75.395. In total, insiders acquired 1,866,869 shares and sold 232,569 shares in the last 100 trades. Our assessment of this stock is unfavorable, and there is currently no stop loss in place. Is Ouster stock a good buy? Ouster Incorporated stock presents several negative indicators. Despite a recent upward trend, we anticipate that Ouster Incorporated will likely perform poorly in the coming days or weeks. Thus, our assessment of this stock is negative. After analyzing the volatility and price movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Friday, the 8th of August, we expect Ouster to open higher by 7/10,000ths of a dollar, starting at $23.11. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should speak with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decisions on StockInvest.us. By using this information, you agree to take responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.